Hello, Purple Rose here, and I'm continuing on in Blackwood with the main quest. I have to come to Fort Blueblood here and warn another councillor about the Dark Brotherhood threat. And Councilor Leviticus did say...
What do you want?
That this fort was not well guarded. So the councillor might be in danger.
Look, Councilor Leviticus and Captain Rianne sent me. I need to see Councilor Abor now.
And what about my sister? She hasn't been seen since she took the councilor her meal.
Councilor Abor was very clear about this. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
Probably dead.
Commander Orton won't listen. He insists that Councilor Abor gave him strict orders, said she wasn't to be disturbed. You talk to Orton and try to convince him. And I'm not sure why the servant is in an uproar. Something about a meal and his sister?
Commander Orton isn't listening to what I'm saying. I don't care if the councilor doesn't want to be disturbed. My sister brought a meal to her and hasn't been seen since. If anything has happened to Telays...
Calm down and tell me what happened.
Me and my sister work as servants here at the fort. Telays was on kitchen duty. When the councilor called for a meal, it fell to her to deliver it to the watchtower. But Telays never returned to the kitchen and no one has seen her since.
She's probably dead.
Oh, another mercenary. Is our Ivory Brigade so enfeebled that Captain Rianne must resort to hiring sellswords? Look, as I told the Wood Elf, Councilor Abor was quite insistent. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
Captain Rian and Councilor Leviticus sent us. Do you really want to get in the way of our mission?
All right, enough. I can see when I'm being overruled. Very well. I give you permission to enter the watchtower. Councilor Abor's safety is now in your hands.
Why is that servant in an uproar?
Lurius? Oh, something about his sister. She's another servant here at the fort. Works in the kitchen, I believe. Apparently, she brought the councilor her meal. He says she never returned, but the servants look for any opportunity to sneak off.
Oh. Why did Councilor Abor come to Fort Blueblood?
The councilor demanded we protect her. Said her life was in danger, but refused to give me any details. Imperial confidentiality, she insisted, above my station. I put her up in the watchtower and assigned a couple of brigadines to guard her.
Is that all? This guy looks suspicious. Nope, he's sleeping on the job. So the watchtower. Well, that assassin could easily climb up that rope to get into the tower. Actually, that's probably how they did it. Huh. She's dead.
Oh no! Councilor Abor's been murdered! But where's the servant?
Maybe the servant did it. Uneaten meal?
Abor's meal is still warm. So what happened to the servant that delivered it?
Don't know. Dark Brotherhood? Yep.
The Dark Brotherhood's calling card.
Councilor Abor's journal. Unlike most of the Elder Council, I was in Emperor Leyawiin's confidence. I knew the truth of the Longhouse Emperor's secret. Most of it, anyway. Me and the High Priest at the time, it felt like an honor to be included. Now I'm in fear for my life and hiding in this damned watchtower. I decided it would be best to write down everything I know about the four ambitions and how they were created. About the deal with Mehrunes Dagon. Everything. I may be the only one who knows the location of the new vaults. Where Emperor Leyawiin had the ambitions moved to as Varen's forces drew closer. I suspected that all of this was over, that it ended with the death of Leyawiin and the fall of the Longhouse Emperors. According to the letter I received from Pharaoh Lupus, I was wrong. What follows are the locations of the 3 vaults containing the 4 ambitions. The next pages have been torn out and removed. Damn. That information could have helped us.
Of course they tore out the pages and took them, just when we were so close to finding out more about the ambitions.
Yes, before I talk to you, let me check up here. And yeah, where's the servant? Much of a watchtower if you can't get up to the top. Looks like it's in disrepair. So this is the Councilor. She's dead with a blade in her chest.
We have a door locked from the outside, a dead counselor, and a missing servant. Did the assassin take off with both the torn-out journal pages and the servant? Anyway, they not only murdered Abor, they probably know how to find the ambitions now.
How did the murderer get in and out of the watchtower without the Brigadines noticing?
See that rope hanging from the top of the tower? Bet my bottom acorn that's how the assassin got in and out. But the missing servant... something about that is knocking on the back of my head. And why would the Dark Brotherhood take those pages?
Maybe the Dark Brotherhood wants the Daedric weapons for themselves?
Maybe, but everything I've read about the Dark Brotherhood never suggested they would be interested in weapons of war, if that's even what the ambitions are. Damn it, we're loosing arrows in the dark here. Let's tell Commander Orton about Abor.
Yeah. So yeah, the rope, yeah, they must have climbed up there, gone out that window, up the top there, and then, yeah, climbed down that, and they're gone.
So, will Councilor Abor be returning with you to Leyawiin? Am I finally going to be able to get my fort back in order?
Councilor's been murdered.
Murdered? Gods, keep your voice down. Do you want to start a panic? Tell me what you found in the watchtower.
Abor's meal was still warm, but untouched, and the assassin left a calling card.
Let me see that. A black handprint. The sign of the Dark Brotherhood. But where is the servant, Talaise? Is she involved in this fiasco? And how did she and the assassin get out of the watchtower? My Brigadines never left their post.
There was a rope hanging from the ceiling of the watchtower.
Well, that explains some of it, but not all. We need to locate Talaise. Since you're already involved and working for Captain Rian, I want you to quietly try to find Talaise. Start by talking to the other servants in the kitchen and dining hall.
Okay. Guess we should find her.
Talaise the servant. She brought the Councilor her meal, but never exited the tower. Yet the Councilor is dead and Talaise is missing. Alright, let's start by talking to the other servants in the kitchen and dining hall.
Maybe the real Talaise is dead, but the Dark Brotherhood assassin has magic and made an illusion to look like her? I don't know.
Your sister is fine. This one is certain.
Then where could she be? She would never neglect her duties.
Probably found a dark corner and someone to snuggle with. This one does that all the time.
Okay.
Commander Orton assures me Talaise is fine, but it's not like her to disappear and shirk her duties. I worry about her, you know? Since our parents died, we only have each other. Damn it! We have to find her!
Probably dead.
Pleasant days, visitors. How can this one assist you?
Commander Orton asked us to find Talaise. Any idea where we should look?
Ah, Talaise. She worries her brother so. She asked me where we kept the hot root flakes. Councilor Abor sprinkles them on every dish. I told her they are in the pantry, but you need the key from the kitchen to unlock the door.
Okay. Key from the kitchen.
All right, grab a broom and start sweeping.
What? No, that's Talaze's job.
And do you see Talaze anywhere? No. Then start sweeping. The servants come to the kitchen to mutter and gossip. This one will not have it. Misaba asks that you do not distract them overly long, as they are already naturally lazy. What is it that you need?
Commander Orton asked us to locate Talaze. Any idea where she might be?
That young woman. She has not returned from the watchtower, so her chores remain undone. And she took the pantry key with her when she went. It is no longer hanging on its hook. That is a clear violation of the kitchen rules. A clear violation.
Where is the pantry?
The pantry is in the cellar, but the door is around the side of the building. Talaze mumbled something about how the counselor loves hot root flakes, grabbed the key and the tray of food and went off. This one hasn't seen her since.
I suppose now I have to do Talaze's chores as well as my own. She owes me one, and I aim to collect.
I'm trying to find Talaze. Any idea where we should look?
She took the counselor her meal and hasn't returned. Did you check the watchtower? Abor's a little old, but maybe Talaze decided to improve her station, if you catch my meaning. Abor reeks of fear. Maybe Talaze finds that attractive.
Do you mean the counselor reeks of fear?
Well, she's been acting like a frightened guar since she arrived. Stays locked up in the watchtower. Only lets a single servant in at a time. And I hear she's been burning papers. Documents of some kind. She's scared out of her wits, if you ask me.
Well,
Before we check the pantry, let's talk. So, what did we learn? Councilor Abor was frightened, but that's understandable. Interesting that she was burning documents. Her journal indicated that she knew more than the others. And Talaze visited the pantry before heading to the watchtower.
well, she knew the exact location of the vaults of the ambitions. Do you think we should take a look in the pantry?
Couldn't hurt. And every mystery novel I ever read taught me you should always follow up on every clue, even the ones that seem insignificant. Let's check the pantry and see if she was looking for more than hot root flakes down there.
I still think the real Talaze is dead. We'll find her, Lurius. Around the back, she said. Yep, I knew she was dead.
Is that... Damn it, they murdered Talaze too!
Told ya. Damn.
Why would the Dark Brotherhood murder... Oh no, we need to talk about this.
They've gone a bit too far, I think.
Alright, I think I figured it out. The assassin followed Talaze down here, murdered her, and took her place so they could gain access to the watchtower. Pretty clever, but they didn't have to kill her.
I agree. They went over the line. Emily, it's time I told you the truth. I'm a member of the Dark Brotherhood.
Right. Very funny. Wait, you're serious? If you're part of this, if you've been trying to save your murdering friends... Ah! All right, we're going back to Leyawiin. You can walk on your own or I can drag your dead body behind me.
Hey, calm down and listen. The Dark Brotherhood didn't do this. They don't kill without a contract.
Yeah, I've read that somewhere. But what about the calling cards? The Black Hand is definitely making a statement.
Maybe a copycat, because I myself found it weird they were left a note at every kill. The Dark Brotherhood only leaves those under very special circumstances. Someone is trying too hard.
Trying too hard to convince us that the Dark Brotherhood is behind the murders. All right, I can see your point. That doesn't change the fact that the remaining councillors are still in danger. We need to warn Councillors Valeria and Vandacia.
Because I always found it weird that the Dark Brotherhood was doing all this killing. So yeah, if it's not them, as my character said, someone's trying too hard. But who could it be? Would it be the Order? I mean the cult? Or is someone else at play? What about Commander Orton? We should tell him what happened to Therese and her brother.
Right. Report to Commander Orton on your way out. Tell him what happened. Then go check on Councillors Valeria and Vandacia. I need to return to Leyawiin and consult with Leviticus. But this, between you and I, it isn't over. Remember that.
Hey, I may be part of the Dark Brotherhood, but I'm not your enemy. I'll report to the commander, contact the 2 remaining councillors, and then meet you in Leyawiin.
After you report to the commander, make contact with Councillors Valeria and Vandacia. Valeria went to Tidewater Cave to get her records, and Vandacia works in the Gideon Courthouse. Cracked acorns! I suddenly had the weirdest feeling come over me.
Are you alright?
Yes. No, I don't know. We were talking about the councillors. Valeria and Vandacia. Suddenly I had a premonition. It was brief and disturbing and mildly unpleasant, like the dreams I've been having. But this is the first time while I was awake.
Tell me about the dreams.
Remember I told you about that strange book I found? The one with the Daedric writing that I can't read? I've been having bad dreams since I found it, and the dreams are becoming more frequent. This time it happened right while we were talking.
Tell me about the premonition.
It was just a flash, but it was accompanied by a feeling. I felt a sense of overwhelming evil, all tied up in the figure I saw in my mind. Like someone held a portrait in front of my face for just a moment and then pulled it away.
What did the figure look like?
It was one of the Waking Flame cultists, I think. Someone powerful, in command. A dark silhouette wrapped in a cloak. I'll never forget the feeling it invoked. It was like a wave of hopelessness. We can deal with this later. Let's get back to it.
Okay. Shame about Therese.
Well?
Her brother's gonna be sad.
All right. You talked to the fort's servants and rummaged around in our pantry. What's the verdict? Did you find the missing servant?
Therese is in the pantry. The assassin murdered her. Pretended to be her to get into the watchtower.
That's... Oh, that's horrible. Are you sure? No. Of course you're sure. No one would lie about something like that. I'll tell her brother what happened and send someone to tend to her body. Gods, what a day this has been.
Yeah. She didn't deserve that. Oh, the brother's still here? Yeah.
Commander Orton assures me Therese is fine, but it's not like her to disappear and shirk her duties. I worry about her, you know? Since our parents died, we only have each other. Damn it! We have to find her!
She's dead. The commander will tell you later. That's a shame. Parents are dead, now his sister's dead. Okay, so... Warn Councilor Vandacia, find Councilor Valeria. So I have to go to Gideon. And I have to go to Tidewater Cave to find Councilor Valeria, because we met her, I think it was at the docks. Or it was down here. And yeah, she said she was gonna get her papers in the Tidewater Cave. So I might go there. And then we'll go to Gideon afterwards. So yeah, let's go do that now. Councillors are dying like flies. So hopefully save this other councillor. So she's further in. She's probably dead. Oh yeah, death hoppers. I'm gonna get a better look. Don't kill it. I was trying to get a screenshot of it. You can always see that later. Just sneak past. Oh no, she's alive. She's got her bodyguards.
The mercenary. A few moments later, and you would have found an empty cave. Your timing really is impeccable. We've already packed up my records, and we're about to head out. But what news of the other counselors? Did your warnings reach them in time?
No, they're both dead. Councillor Sophus and Abor were murdered just like Jurek. You need to get to Leyawiin Castle.
All three of them? That's disheartening news. Well, I'll take my records to Leyawiin. Perhaps between the two of us, Councilor Leviticus and I can ascertain what past incident has returned to haunt us.
What kind of records did you keep down here?
Oh, just a lifetime of public service and bureaucracy. Mostly financial records, but also meeting notes, ledgers, those sorts of things. I oversaw budgets and finances, the collection of taxes, public works, and I kept immaculate records.
Wow. We found Jurek's files where you said Leviticus sent for a scribe to decipher the coded portions.
That's good to hear. Emperor Leyawiin loved to hide things in coded documents. But what about Councilor Vendacia? Do we know if he's still safe in Gideon?
I'm on my way to warn him next.
Perfect. Remind him he's too old to play the hero, and I want to see him in Leyawiin Castle immediately, if not sooner. These brigadines will make sure I get to the city safely. Me and my records, both. Godspeed, mercenary.
I'll hope they do. Hope you make it back to Leyawiin. So, yeah, now I'm gonna go to Gideon. Small city, I guess you'd say it is. But I'm gonna end this one here. And continue questing in the next one. Thanks for watching.